Hello everyone, welcome to Edutainer. In this lecture, we will be completing the C++ variables, its declaration, definition, and also the scope. So let's start. C++ variables. Like in our previous lecture, we have talked about the data types. Similarly, we are having variables. These variables play a vital role in constructing the program, storing the values, and also maintaining the flow. So let's see the syntax. Data type, variable name. Over here we will be having data type. It can be integer, character, float or double. And over here we will be having the variable name. It can be of any kind of alphabet or a letter. We are having another syntax having a single data type and multiple variable names. All the multiple variable names will be having the same data type. Let's see this with an example. As you can see over here, we are having int. This is a data type and the amount is a variable over here. Now let's see how to initialize or declare these variables. Variables initialization in C++. We will be initializing data type with a variable name having a value, which means that the value will be get stored in this variable name. Let's see these examples. Char letter is equal to h, which means that the h value has been stored in a letter variable. Similarly, we are having int integer. This is the data type of area. Area is a variable name having a value of 15, which means that the 15 value has been stored in area variable name. Rules of declaring variables. There are some set of rules that we have to keep in mind while declaring the variables. Blank spaces cannot be used in variable names. You cannot use blank spaces in variables or while declaring the variable. Special characters like hash, dollar, percentage signs are not allowed while declaring the variables. C++ keywords cannot be used as variable names. As we all know that keywords are the reserved words, so we cannot use it as a variable name. These are case sensitive. So now we will be moving to code blocks to have a hands-on practical. So I will be declaring the integer main, that is the main function I am defining over here, opening the curly braces. Now I will be declaring some of the variables having the data type of integer. Right now the variable is area having a value of 85. Similarly, I will be declaring a new integer, that is L. Let's suppose it name it as L having value of 54. Now I will be declaring a new data type, that is char, having, we can name it as throw, having a value of a. So over here you can see I have declared the variables having a data type of character and the variable name is throw having the value of a. So I will be using any variable to print on the screen, like what is the area, and over here we will be writing the variable name. The variable name is area. So I will be compiling my code and running it. So over here you can see what is the area, 85. So the value that was stored in area was printed on the display. Variable scope, a region where the variables are declared. Variable scope are those areas in which you will be declaring your variables. There are two types of scope: local variables and global variables. Local variables. Variables that are declared inside a function or block are known as local variables. So, these variables that are declared inside a function are known as local variables, where those variables can only be used by the statements that are inside those functions or block or code. So, these variables can only be accessed by those statements or variables that are inside those functions only. Global variables. These variables are defined outside the function, usually on top of the program. They will hold their value throughout the lifetime of the program. So, these variables can be accessed by any kind of a function and or other functions too, because these are throughout the complete program. So, now let's move to code blocks to check the difference between the global variables and the local variables. Suppose in this example only, I will be telling you what are the local variables. So you can see over here, these complete three variables, whether it's area, L or throw, are the local variables because these are defined inside a function main with a variable scope over here, and these can be accessed by the inside this scope only. You cannot access this thing outside the scope. Let's see an example. Cout, what is the value of throw? And I will be writing the variable name throw. So I will be compiling this code. While compiling the code, you can see I got an error over here. Okay, so this error is due to the variable that I cannot access because this is a local variable. So these are the local variables. Now I will be showing you the global variables. I will be declaring outside the function. So it's over here. I will be writing integer globe having a value of 10. So this integer globe variable can be accessed in the complete program from whether it's over here or in any other many functions. So this is the difference between the local variables and the global variables. Thank you.